Hey guys, welcome back to Swinging a Drive. That's Logan. I am James. Spring training is underway for the 2026
Underway.
season. Awesome. If you haven't watched yet, which a lot of fans probably haven't watched a lot of spring training, the Olympics finishing up on the weekend, I'm sure the Blue Jays were kind of under the radar. However, things have started. Anthony Santander went down for 6 months getting surgery. I'm amazed this stuff comes up this late in the off season. Every year it seems to happen. But as a result of that, the Blue Jays have a bit of a problem on their hand. Well, kind of. As we will soon discover, problem maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise. The Blue Jays are loaded in the outfield, but we're going to talk about the pivot today. What do the Blue Jays do about Anthony Santander? Clearly, there's some production there that is lost, potential production there that is lost. Can they make it up within the roster? Did they make the right pivot in the guy they got? Why don't you talk about the guy they brought in, Logan? You've identified as the sort of kind of
Well,
pivot
so
move.
they went out right out early in the spring training. They went out and traded Joey Lopefito for Jesus Sanchez. Lopefito goes back to the Astros, and we take on Jesus Sanchez, who previously played for the Marlins as well. Uh, he hits baseballs very, very far, very far. He has a recorded 500-foot home run in the minor leagues. He hits from the left side. So I think because even though Santander is a switch hitter, most of your reps are going to come from the left side because you mostly face right-handed batters. So,
Okay.
or right-handed pitchers, I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
So Sanchez will see the lion's share of the platoon in the outfield, in left field.
Right. Left field. Okay.
So I'm struggling with it because I don't really know what it means for Nathan Lucas or Davis Schneider. Also, Miles Straw is part of that platoon mix.
Yep.
And then the exceptional young talent that we've got in the minor leagues in the outfield right now. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. I think there has to be some sort of corresponding move to make everything make sense.
Right.
But that hasn't happened yet, so we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I don't know much about Jesus Sanchez. I all I did was what I read about him, and that he crushes when he hits the ball.
Crushes.
I don't know what that means if two teams have given up on him as a hitter with that kind of potential. Is it a flyer? Is it something that we can expect from him is he going to be a productive hitter and a good hitter, or is he just going to run into a few every now and then and
Well,
crush him a mile?
I
I
mean,
don't know about him.
we got the Popkins factor.
Hopefully that's the X factor for
He
Jesus
seems to be
Sanchez.
able to get the best out of the hitters, right?
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah,
he's one hitting coach that we've had in the last few years that just
yeah,
is really good at getting the best out of each hitter individually. I know there's a team of guys there; they all do it together. But like David Popkins is kind
yeah,
of the leader of that group,
yeah,
and I think it's a big deal. It's the same as having Walker as our pitching coach.
yeah,
Like like people come in like Robbie Ray and they leave and they're Cy Young Award winners.
yeah,
So um, I think we're going to get a lot out of Dylan Cease because of that, and we're going to get a lot out of these young hitters with a high ceiling because of David Popkins. And
yeah, yeah. I agree with you there. And because of that, one guy I think that we need to keep an eye on. We've identified that it is a logjam in the outfield, but I do think that some point this year we will bring in 25-year-old RJ Shrek. Um, he's just a pure outfielder.
yeah,
He's one of the closest guys to the top on the stats pages for the minors, and he's an outfielder. So with Santander going down, clearly as Logan has already outlined, we have a boatload of guys playing in the outfield this year, and so when he talks about uh, extra moves needing to be made, there's not enough space for everybody. So when I say RJ Shrek, I expect him to see sometime this year. That's based on the expectation there will be injuries and timing of guys. Because as it sits right now, he's not high enough up the ladder to be the next guy that gets a call. Some stuff has to happen, but I think that we're going to see RJ Schreck in the Blue Jays lineup at some point this year. That's my goal.
I disagree.
You just think it's too much of a roadblock.
I think there's way too much of a logjam there, but also like if we are to make a mid-season trade for a pitcher of some kind, he's a top candidate to go. Just because he's desirable, he will have high value. He could jump onto almost any major league team and be a good addition. So maybe we do see him in the major leagues this year, just not on the Blue Jays roster.
Okay, I'm gonna say on the Blue Jays roster just to make sure everybody knows that. But yeah, that's a fair point. All right, we'll see what happens with RJ Schreck. As it stands right now, the Blue Jays they've just started. We're not going to see a whole lot. The young guys young guys ride the bus on the away games. The big guys tend to play the home games in spring training. And so we'll see.
Let's not forget we lose our entire starting infield in like a week.
Like a week for the World Baseball Classic.
And then half of the minor league team as well.
Yeah. So it'll be the next few weeks. I mean, tune in a lot for the World Baseball Classic. The spring training will take a bit of a dive in quality, but we should see some great stuff, and maybe some people will impress over the course of spring training. And it's just like the Bargers of the world that when they got their opportunity, they kind of knocked down the door and said, "You're going to have to keep me here." And so we'll see if any players that get an opportunity this year make that kind of a statement. There's some young guys coming up, especially as guys disappear and get traded to other teams. There's going to be roster spots opening up, so we'll see what happens. We want to know what you guys think. Is the Blue Jays set? Is there anything going on in the outfield that any reason why one of these young guys could play, or do you guys think that we have too many outfielders?
I don't think there's any internal competitions for spots. Like I think our roster is set. Maybe not in the bullpen, but like everywhere else.
Roster is mostly set. Heart rate for right now, roster is mostly set. Yes.
Yeah.
But who knows? So let us know what you guys think, and we will talk to you guys probably as the World Baseball Classic starts. I think is probably around in a week or so. We'll try and start getting these videos going a little more regularly now that the season has started. Yeah. And don't forget, like and subscribe, and let us know what you guys think. Okay. Talk to you guys.
Go Jays.
Peace.